Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Asarai and this is Aspects of Aim, your 3-minute mini-series to bettering your aim in the FPS genre. If you're a newcomer, it's the best for you. If you're a veteran, you still might learn something. So for this episode, for this topic, we are going to be talking about movement is life. For games like Valorant, for games like CSGO, you know quickly that when you move and you shoot, you're not the most accurate. So usually you'd stand and you shoot, right? But that will just make you a very easy non-moving target for your opponent. So what you want to do is shoot, then move, which means it kind of looks like something like this. You shoot, then you move, you shoot, then you move, because what you want to be able to do here is you want to disrupt the flow or the crosshair placement of your opponent. If they have you at head level and you're not moving, then you're just gonna be easy target for them. So you want to make it as difficult as possible. If you're in a worse strut, moving something like this, even though it looks silly, is actually really good, because it makes your opponent try to figure out where your body or where your head is going to be most likely at. So movement is definitely life. Now there's a lot of examples for this one, and usually the one that I would like to look for the most is just kind of like, again, adding a little bit of like left and right movements, as well as crouching. Crouching is really good to increasing your accuracy as well, but it's also there to disrupt your opponent's aim at your head. Now it's not going to happen, it's not going to work every single time, but it will add to your survivability, which is super important when you only have one life per round, obviously. Now, one of the other things that I want to add here, guys, is something called counter-strafing. Now, counter-strafing, again, if you're going to be shooting like this, it's inaccurate, right? But counter-strafing is pretty easy in Valorant, wherein it makes your shot accurate as soon as you stop moving. So if I look here, see me moving, shoot, moving, shoot, moving, shoot, I can actually hit my opponents. If I'm not hitting them, it's because my aim is just bad right now. But you can see me moving and it's working. So stop, or move, stop. In Valorant, it's actually pretty easy to counter-strafe. If you're wondering for the movement, it's only one direction, then you stop. If you're moving to the left, stop for a moment, then shoot again. If you're moving to the right, stop for a moment, shoot again. You don't need to learn that if you go left, you have to counter right. It's not CSGO. That's how CSGO does it. But in Valorant, it's just moving to the right. You can still do it, but again, just moving to the right, to the left is already good enough. Last thing that I want to add in this video is that don't peek the same angle twice. Now, I'll give you an example. This is one angle. If you're peeking out to get information or you're trying to shoot your opponents, it's good and all. But you see this kind of like rhythm, they see this left and right that I'm doing. It's good for getting that information and peeking, but your opponent knows that you're there. So what they can do is, if they're right here, and they know that your head is right there, they can just like pre-fire like that, and chances are one of these bullets will actually connect at you. So what you want to do is don't peek the same angle twice, because you want to mix it up so that your opponent, again, cannot predict where your head or your body is going to be coming out of. What you might be able to do if you have something with someone like Jet is you could do something like this. Maybe you could smoke like that, fake dash in. They might think that you dashed onto the right side, and you can wide peek like that just to kind of catch your opponents off guard. If you have somebody, let's say like Raze, right? Pretty easy, pretty simple. If you're gonna peek a corner right here, they're gonna know your rhythm. But if you add a cycle charge and you boost out like that, they're not gonna be able to at least react enough in time if you're quick enough, and it's just really good. Now, one of the things what I want to do like that is just like kind of mix it up, right, and then just like shoot. That's pretty simple. So that's all you have it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.